60 laps to go in this race. And Justin Labonte, the race leader, in the 44. Does he pit now as the pit road is opened?
Yes, he does.
There he goes. Says yes. So Labonte's in, and some other guys are following him down the pit road, including Mike Bliss, who had the engine going sour on his car when he was leading a little bit ago. Matty?
The 44's in. Labonte, 4 tires. They finally got this race car where he needed it. It was tight, tight, tight early, and then he finally dialed this in. He had a set of tires left. Bliss's car, the 20, he says he can barely keep it running. His teammate, the 18, J.J. Yaley, his car is pretty decent as well.
Justin Labonte, 23-year-old son of Terry, the 2-time NASCAR Nextel Cup Series champion. His 31st NASCAR Busch Series start today, excuse me, and this is the first one he's ever led.
Well, congratulations, Justin.
Good for him. So it's been an interesting day for Kyle Busch, who's now the leader of the race. Out in front early, then a flat tire while leading. Dave, things have come back around for him.
Well, they sure have. I'm with Lance McGrew, the crew chief, right now, and you know, we're pretty close on fuel before this caution, weren't you?
Yeah, we were right there. We actually showed we could make it with the fuel mileage we've been getting so far during the race. So, but this
would have saved you something.
Yeah. If he, I mean, 1 lap. I mean, we were like right there running out as we come across the checker flag. But this caution here will give us a couple safe laps.
Kind of an up and down day for you, don't you think? Up now.
Up now. Boy, it was down earlier. I mean, we've been from the outhouse to the penthouse all in one day. So if we could just finish this deal off with a little luck on our side, but it didn't start. It started off really good, went really bad, and I guess everything comes full circle.
The nature of racing, guys.
Okay.
They caught a tough break here, though. Guess who the Lucky Dog Award winner was?
Martin Truex.
Martin Truex Jr.
The restart with 57 laps to go.
Great job. Great.
Who's that got the big jump on the outside?
Who else?
Yeah, big surprise there.
1, 2 spots, maybe. Got Ashton Lewis there in the middle. If Ashton gives any.
3 wide. Oh,
Man. Oh.
Well, Ron should go thank Mr. Lewis after the race.
Joe Nemechek in the 87 is the first car 1 lap down in 19th place. He slides in between second place J.J. Yaley and third place Michael Waltrip.
And that red car on the outside, Mike Wallace, currently running in the 4th position, following up his victory in Daytona last Friday night.
27 Johnny Sauter not on the lead lap. Next one in line for position is the 2 of Ron Hornaday. That's 5th place. Then Ashton Lewis in 6th. Greg Biffle 7th. Jeff Burton 8th. Jason Leffler 9th. And Casey Kane in 10th. Matt Kenseth is 11th. And remember that some of those guys like Kenseth and Burton and Leffler and Kane have fresher tires than some of these guys in front of them. They're trying to race for these top spots.
They've got a long way to go. They've got a lot of cars to pass. And
I tell you what, I'm impressed with J.J. Yaley. He's closed up right on the back bumper of the 5-car Kyle Busch. He's not driving away like I thought he was going to.
Yep, not letting him get away. J.J. Yaley in his 11th NASCAR Busch Series race. And as his crew chief Doug Hewitt was talking about a minute ago, getting better every time out. His best 2 finishes have come in the last 2 races that he's run. Matt Kenseth picking up a spot around Casey Kane. That's 10th place now, the yellow 17. And next for position in front of him is the 00, Jason Leffler.
I think for the 17 car to win, I think he probably has a car fast enough to win. He has better tires than any of them, but he's going to have to get by some of these cars and then get a caution flag to close him back up on the cars that he hasn't caught yet. He's
like I said, he's fast, but he's actually losing ground on the leader. He lost 5 seconds behind out. Last lap, he was like 4.6. So
around 10 feet of 1, the 12th, 21st place car, a lap down. Matt Kenseth was out in front of this race at lap number 90 when he had a right front tire going flat. Dropped onto the pit road under the green flag, fell to 28th, a lap down. And then about 25 laps later, the caution flag came out and trapped him there 1 lap down. He had to stay out on that caution, go to the tail end of the lead lap, go back racing, get another caution, come back in, go back to the back of the field. And now he's trying to dig out of that hole that Lady Luck dealt him with the flat tire back at lap 90.
Jason Leffler with 00, trying to get by Stacy Compton in 59. Drives on the inside. Can he do it? Looks like he can. But in doing so, he's enabled Kenseth in the 17 to close up right on the back bumper.
Compton's a couple laps down in 24th place. And you're looking at the race for 9th and 10th between Leffler and Kenseth in 00 and 17.
And Matt lost about half a second that lap on the leader, Kyle Busch.
There's Jeff Burton, another one of the guys that took fresh tires earlier. How about it, Marty? Can he get up there?
Well, they're hoping so. They do have the fresher tires, Alan. There was a very long debate between Tony Liberati, the crew chief, and Jeff Burton as to whether or not to pit that last time. They came to a collective decision that that was their best shot to win. They were going to pit, and at the last minute, Jeff stayed on the racetrack. That only proves one thing, Wally. That's the driver has the last vote. Isn't that right?
Yeah, well, you hope so.
Yeah. If he doesn't come down pit road, you're not going to pit.
That's right.
And there we see Ashton Lewis battling with the 2-car up Ron Hornaday and is going by him. Here comes Biffle. What's wrong with Hornaday, Matt?
Well, BP, he's just trying to hold on for a top 5 finish, just battling that 46 car. They've been battling new car blues all weekend. They spent most of the final practice session just trying to get this race car to quit bottoming out. They even passed on going to see that legendary rock band Kiss last night play in Chicago to try to brainstorm in the hotel room, try to figure out a setup for this race car. They have gone from 29th up to the top 5.
Oh, boy, I can't believe they missed that.
Hornaday shuffled back 2 spots now, though, Matt, on that last lap. Ashton Lewis got by him, and then Greg Biffle got by him. Ashton Lewis in the 46 is on a roll.
Yes, he is, going by Mike Wallace. Here goes Biffle, the 3 wide.
Look out.
Man, oh, man. So Biffle moves up to the 4th position.
Getting greedy out there right now.
Yes. Ashton Lewis, 46, still continues to try to get by Mike Wallace. Does. Here comes Hornaday.
How about Ashton Lewis? Let's talk about him for a second. Started 25th. He's up there now knocking around for a top 5 finish today. You see that as a very, very white race car. No fancy logos that perhaps corporations have paid for. His family supporting this team. And we're here. There might be something up with the 5, the leader, Kyle Busch. Dave?
Here's what he said on the radio, Alan. Motor problems, motor problems. The crew asked him to change the ignition box in the car, and he said, did it. It didn't help. It's terminal. Now, he hasn't lost it yet, but Kyle thinks he's got a problem that will not fix itself in that motor.
Man, this jinx of being the leader is unbelievable.
If I was Yaley, I wouldn't pass the leader right now.
There it is. 46 laps to go. J.J. Yaley trying to take the lead from Kyle Busch.
Man, oh man, this is unbelievable. And Truex looked like he was going to have a disastrous day, which he's had, but he's back in 17th. He probably was going to lose the NASCAR Busch Series points lead, and now, if this 5 car continues to drift towards the back.
And he is drifting.
Yes, he is.
You see, he's keeping up in the corners, but he's fading on the straightaway, so he's probably running on 7 cylinders.
That would be my guess.
Well, he'll be lucky if he can run on 7 cylinders for the next 45 laps.
Because to be on 7 cylinders, something has broken.
Yeah.
And normally when something breaks, there's pieces floating around in there. And sooner or later, they find a place that they lodge, and it's not good. The results are not good.
So 27-year-old J.J. Yaley driving for Joe Gibbs in that 18 car leads his first laps in NASCAR Busch Series racing. And he does it here at Chicagoland with 45 laps to go.
Talked to J.J. yesterday down in the Busch Series garage area. He said he's from Phoenix, Arizona. Asked him what he did for a living. Contract work. Now we're talking about moving dirt and what have you. Can you imagine doing that in Phoenix in the summertime?
No.
No. Neither.
No.
Matt Kenseth trying to make up some ground toward the front of the field. That's 8th place he just took away from Jeff Burton. Kenseth in the 17.
He's only 3.9 seconds behind the leader.
Ooh, Michael Waltrip.
Oh, what did you go for the slide for the life in turns 1 and 2?
Got up into the gray. See him losing spots. Greg Biffle went by for 3rd. Ashton Lewis for 4th. Michael back to 5th.
A lot of track position he lost.
Michael was trying to pass Kyle Busch for the 2nd spot going down in 1, and I didn't see what happened, but obviously got a bit loose, get into the corner and make contact with me. I don't know.
Well, let's find out.
Okay, show me. Ooh.
Got loose.
Man, did he get loose.
Almost looked like he hit the apron, that left front tire.